Hello everyone, this is Carnage Panda and I'm back with more of the Tales of Arise, and I think we're probably just going to have a really relaxing couple of episodes because my friend did warn me that I was close to a part where they're just going to be spamming cutscenes, so I guess that's just going to be the way that this game is going to be. Man, this starship is really basic. Talk to the Kisaras.
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. That should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that'd mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
He's having a really good dream.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not
yeah, I
only
never
that,
could have beaten a Freet anyway. A Freet
Alphen,
Malum be without the
can you recall
fucking
back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Alright, good stuff. You know, I keep saying that that piece of music right there, since it has some kind of influence from the Back to the Future theme. I heard rumors that they're trying to... I might have mentioned this before, that they're trying to reboot the Back to the Future trilogy, which I really wish they wouldn't do. You know, they need to stop rebooting everything that was in my childhood and everybody else's childhood as well. And trying to just make a few bucks off of it because, you know, just go watch the originals.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this! So Law and I were just talking and...
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
It's just wrong, and law says so, so it must be right. Are you still worried? No, why would you think that?
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something.
Well, you are.
Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse. But then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Xion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this. Together.
We'll seize our future by our own hands. I'm kind of sad that there's no loot on this starship. They could have given me something cool. No, Xion, don't talk to us.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me, though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
But there's nothing to see on the ship. talk to Dohalim. I want to see what Kisara has to say, though. It's been a long and winding road getting here, but in the end, I'm glad we all met. Okay, thank you, Kisara.
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danan. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Oh, I was pretty low.
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you? He is! Lost blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this Red Woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelegion.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
That Red Woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
We're about to land. A little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
Don't know why the audio cut out there for a second. Oh well. Is this going to be nothing but cutscenes for a while? I figured they had fast travel locked down. That's why I just went onward. And I assume I could travel back and forth between here and Dana.
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
But we are.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this Red Woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the Sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
And you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
The Forbidden Zone, okay? Have they?
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans. The capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side?
Can't we just, like, yeet ourselves out into space? Okay, so we could take off and go back.
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For
Heebie-jeebies.
such a loudmouth, you sure can be a worrywart at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renans actually live in this place?
2. Only 2.
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
Alright, let's just go back. As much as I would like to continue the story, I want to do some other things like side quests and figuring out what's in that one area. So... was it Mosgul? Nah, Mosgul's not it. It was the ravine, wasn't it? No, what was it? No, there's a map action I could do right there. No. Wasn't there like a map action over here or something? Let's try that out. Now that I have Dohalim's map action at the end of the game.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Shion's still evil. Alright, let's climb up here, and there it is. Oh, I ran right past it.
Hi,
Pew, pew, pew.
Here, I'm ready!
Pew. Damn! Never thought I'd see that level of damage
Looks
from
like it
normal
can be worth
attacks.
something.
Alright, Dohalim saved us. Okay, what is up here? Is there anything up here at all? Oh, there's a chest. And we found... the reflector armor. Armor that reflects both light and attacks equally well. It never loses its luster no matter how many attacks come flying its way.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
So is that Shion or... No, not... It's definitely not Shion. Okay, so that's an Alphen piece. Wow! Damn, that's a huge improvement. YOLO!
Truly a trackless path.
Okay, don't think there's anything else here. Game of Solitude? No, it's up in the Trench of Flames, I think. Yeah, I go this way. That's how I get there.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Mario stopped.
Little help!
Pew,
Who
pew,
wants now?
pew,
Go,
pew,
go, now!
pew. Shion the Devastator.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
What's on the other side of this door, anyway?
Why ask
Death.
me when you can just open it and find out?
There's nothing but death. Into the grotto. Oh. Get the feeling that there is nothing but death on the other side.
This is...
What is this? Some kind of bath? A treasury? It looks like something Ballsack had built. Ooh, there's loot. But I have to watch a cutscene first.
But this is...
But what are these?
Right.
I think they're sausages. Actually, they're wieners.
Kisara.
Isara, could you make something with these things? Sure, I could do that late. Nah! Damn! Alright.
Oh.
Well, someone was living well. I can't believe Ballsack was hoarding something so delicious. How despicable. Another reason things have got to change. Anyway, we should open this place up to everyone.
Wow!
I don't know that I've ever seen her so fired up. It's not a bad thing, is it? Even if it's only because of food. The wiener recipe.
Nice one, Alphen.
Thanks. Gotta keep up with the competition.
Personally, I prefer Bologna.
Ugh. Mmm. Disgusting. Omega Elixir. A witch dress. A dress worn by witches that once existed in another land. Wearing it is said to let one sense astral energy so strongly that they can see it.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
And a royal cape. A cape popular among the upper class of Renan society. Made with the latest technology, its durability is nothing to scoff at. Okay, so we found something hopefully better for Shion and Dohalim. That's definitely an improvement. Hell yeah! He has 666 elemental defense. He is evil like Shion. Okay. Glad we completed that quest, so where to next? The Hidden Treasury, Lanamede. I don't know, is there anything in here? Nothing at all. Cliffs of Doom. Nothing there. Bird. Yeah, there's nothing here now other than the Starship fast travel point. White Silver Plains. I know there was a map action that I skipped. Okay, we can't do this because that thing's like level 60. I'm just gonna comb everything until I find it. Nothing there. The Tower of Doom. Nothing here. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Oh, I forgot about this place. Yeah, I went and got this section. Apparently you just drop down here. Oh, there's the map action that I was missing. So how do I get there? Fast travel point closest to it. In the Frozen Valley? Okay, there we go.
You finally made it.
Okay, so we just gotta...
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Nope, there's no guard needed. Damn.
There!
I missed a chest? Or did this respawn? Why can't you grab onto the side, Shion? Is this the right way? Oh, I can't bring up the map. I must have missed that chest because that chest over there is still open. Give me your flat fishes. Oh, there's a chest right there that I missed. I was not very good at my detective skills. Which means there's probably other stuff I missed too. Actually, how do I get over there? Do I jump? Oh, I have to jump across from the upper level. Oh, this is why I missed it. Okay, that was not obvious at all. A treat. Okay, that was a good find. But what I really want to find is what this map action has me do. I was able to do it before Dohalim got his map action, so it's definitely not his. I think. I think I'm gonna get in a battle here. Nope. Oh, okay, I was supposed to go a different way.
Go no further! By the power of flame! Vanish without a
By the power of murder!
I'm in trouble! Call a doctor!
If there was one, we would have called it.
That's a good. We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome, Shion.
What were they talking about?
Can you take care
What was Shion gonna show us?
Said and done.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Oh, this is a law action. And this is probably going to be worthless at this point in the game. Black Onyx. Oh, a stone that raises max HP. Though hardly fancy, its plainly valuable effects make it surprisingly popular. Okay, so that's an accessory, so it's not worthless. Yay, Alright, more fast traveling. Oh, I want to fast travel. Nothing is Cyslodia. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that one. That Spirit Temple is like level 60. I'm not messing with that right now. The Tietl ranch is done. Like the only thing I could do is like the training grounds here. Yeah, nothing down there. I won't be surprised if I have to revisit these places at some point. The library. Yeah. I don't think I'm anywhere near getting close to doing that quest, finishing that one up. You know, there is that owl that Hootle was supposed to find for us. Oh yeah, these quests. Wait. Are they saying that I finished that? Oh no, I'm nowhere near finishing that. Whatever the 2 times white soft and fluffy objects are. What was the clue though? I totally forget what the clue was for that. I didn't mean to do that. The hills. You know what? I guess it looks like there's really nothing left to do other than do the Colosseum fights. Oh, that's the main story. Well, at least I could just fast travel right to the. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other map actions that Dohalim can do, unless I'm just not seeing them or something. Oh, maybe he could do one in here, but this place is so high level, I don't want to bother with it right now. The marshlands. Do some fishing too. Oh, there's a quest in Pelagian. Okay, we could go pick that up. All right, let's check out this quest.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Ah, Shion, just in the nick of time. Here, lend me a hand while I...
No!
What the... Oh, right. The thorns. My
bad.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I overreacted.
Again, Law? Can't you even go a minute without putting your foot in your mouth?
Seriously, it's fine. I'd rather that than people feeling like they're walking on eggshells around me. Besides, I'm the one who should be vigilant about not touching you guys, not the other way around.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Not being able to touch people. Does it ever get lonely sometimes?
I guess I never really thought about it in those terms. It was either accept it for what it was or come undone. Before long, it was just part of my everyday reality. I think I even forgot there was another way to live. Which isn't to say I didn't feel alone. I did. Always.
So numb to your reality, you couldn't even recognize it as loneliness? I don't know how you managed.
It's fine. I know I'm not alone anymore.
But I can't even touch you. No way of lending you a shoulder when you're down? Even Alphen.
I appreciate the concern. Until I get rid of these thorns, I guess I'll have to put up with it just a little longer. But not forever. Alphen promised me that. Maybe it'll be soon, maybe it won't be. But either way, the day will come. And I'll be ready when it does.
Yeah, just hang in there. One day, we'll share a big warm hug. You'll see. I promise.
That Volron sure sounds like a piece of work. Actually, it makes me glad I was born in Calaglia, believe it or not. I want to know about this owl, though. The architecture and climate of this realm is so different from what I'm used to back in Ciclodia. I hope the people here get to visit Cicloden for themselves someday and see what it's like.
I never thought about this until now, Elfin. But doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
But she's only got the front
A strong
sight
body and a stout heart.
protected.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
It's pee in the armor.
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
But it looks like she wears like a billion layers of clothes, so is there really a difference? Oh, hey there, Alpha. Nice to see you.
Wow!
Tilsa, did you come out from Calaglia to help out with things here? I sure did. I heard what happened. It sounds like these people had it even worse than we did. If you could believe it, they might be physically free, but a lot of them still have a long way to go mentally. So it seems. I actually have some knowledge about treating mental health issues, so I'm going to try and help them think independently while I'm here.
Thank you.
That'd be really great, but how do you plan to help them? Simple, by sitting down and talking with them one-on-one, asking questions, seeing how they respond, and counseling them. That makes sense. I wish we had the time and ability to do that kind of stuff ourselves, but we don't really. Stop feeling like you have to shoulder everything yourself, Alfred. You'll burn yourself out. You know what? Maybe you and I can sit down together for a session. What do you say? What? You really think I need counseling that badly? Haha, no need to get so defensive. I just want to gauge how you're doing mentally right now. Oh, alright, well. Sure, let's give it a shot. Sure, let's see how this works.
Yeah.
Great, alright. I want you to answer a series of questions for me, okay? First question, don't think too deeply, just go with your gut. What's your favorite type of astral energy? Fire, because it burns stuff. Okay, how do you like to fight? This dude's close quarters. What's the most important thing to you in life? I'm all about the money. Having my free time. My friends! There's a wall standing in your way. What do? Break it down. Turn around to leave. That's all the questions for me. Now as for your results, you're really the blazing hero. You care deeply about your friends and have strong convictions. Try to overcome any obstacle you meet, but it might do you good to look around and be more flexible in how you think from time to time.
Wow.
You know, I never really thought of myself like that. Maybe you're right. That's what I'm here for. If you ever want another session, come talk to me again anytime. Okay, that was easy.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, yes, you're Rinwell, all right?
If only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
They should do Shion. They'd be like, a complete psychopath! Oh, did you want to have another counseling session together? Did they do it, oh. Whatever. I'll take anything but coal. I'll let it do whatever it wants. Except shit all over the place. You're like a scruffy old revolutionary. You're willing to lay down your life for the blah 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 blah. Okay, I thought that they'd give you the option to do the other party members while you were at it. Okay, so the last place is the castle, and the castle has a lot of floors. So, doesn't look like there's anything inside the castle, unfortunately. Go back to the Wedge. Or the Lenegis. Let's try the Owl Forest. I don't know. Did I ever need to go back there?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I sense all of my friends. Owl Scouter. Okay, I just got an achievement. He yeeted himself into the corner again. What do we get? What do we get? Verdant Tiara. An old-fashioned tiara made on Lenegis with bright green coloring, making it the perfect accessory to flowery dress armor. Aqua Blue. Okay. When paired with dress armor, it makes the wearer look like a woman of grace. Violet. The deep violet hue gives it an especially pronounced appearance. Owl Queen Doll. An intricately crafted doll based on the Owl Queen. Although she's quick to insist, it can never match the splendor of the real thing.
Well, most of the perches are filled up now. Frankly, I'm amazed there's so many of these guys.
What cautious lives they must have lived. They deserve credit for their vitality.
They're all so lovely individually, but I think they look downright awe-inspiring. And so many of them are gathered together in one place.
I don't know. It's hard to relax with all of them eyeballing us at once.
Yeah, I guess owls do seem to stare.
You've done well.
He's at it again.
Come on, you know you like it.
Frankly,
Sure?
I never thought you'd gather so many of us.
You are so quick to rescue those in need. You have given us a big, happy family.
We're on the brink of extinction. We must work together if we are to change our fate.
You carry a heavy burden.
Don't you worry. We can change fate. You won't be alone. I promise.
This isn't just your fight. I'm here for you too. I want us both to be together.
That was you interpreting for the owls, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice to see everyone getting along, but perhaps we should be moving on.
Just who was that conversation between?
Try not to think about it too much. Besides, there's still a few empty perches left.
So there's still more owls.
We've come this far? Why stop now, right?
Hey, Hoodle. Once we've managed to gather all the owls, after that... Huh?
Is there anything else? Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to end this episode here. So leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all next time.